It's been an exciting postseason. The home team seems to be winning almost every game, but this is the night that theory will be tested. All of these home teams are staring down the barrel of a 0-2 deficit, and many of these series could be over if the home team doesn't take care of business.
These were some of the best matchups of the postseason on Monday, so let's go ahead and dive into this Thursday slate. Core plays Anthony Davis, PF.C. Lal, $9,800 DraftKings, $11,000 FanDuel. Davis has scored 52 and 66 DraftKings points in the first two games of this series. That's less surprising when looking at his form, posting a 57-point average over the closing 4 months while establishing a 45-point floor.
He's also scored at least 61 DK points twice against Denver this year and should continue to destroy defensively inept Jokic. Jalen Brunson, PG, NYK, $9,400 DraftKings, $9,500 FanDuel. Brunson is averaging 40 minutes and 27 shots a game in this series, and he averaged over 50 DraftKings points per game in that type of role during the regular season.
He's also scored at least 41 DK points in 14 of his last 15 fixtures, totaling a 52-point average in that span. We don't expect the shooting struggles to continue, and a hot night could lead to a 60-point masterpiece.
Cash game considerations: Nikola Jokic, C. Den, $11,500 DraftKings, $12,200 FanDuel. Jokic has been the best player in the NBA for 5 years now, averaging over 60 DraftKings points per game in that span. He's also provided a 50-point floor but has been even better in the postseason. Jokic dropped 64 DK points in Game 1 and followed it up with 75 fantasy points in Game 2.
That's what we expect to see for the next month from the MVP, making him the safest option on every slate. Joel Embiid, C. Fi. $10,400 DraftKings, $11,300 FanDuel. Embiid led the NBA in fantasy points before getting injured, averaging over 62 DraftKings points per game.
We haven't quite seen the same guy since his return, but it's hard to overlook the floor and average this superstar can provide. He's also scored at least 52 DK points in 5 straight fixtures, showcasing a 75-point ceiling in that span.
GPP targets Isaiah Hartenstein, PF.C. NYK, $5,300 DraftKings, $6,900 FanDuel. This Hartenstein-Robinson center combo can be challenging to figure out, but we have to go with Hartenstein with Robinson nicked up. He was the guy in the closing months of the season, averaging over 30 DraftKings points per game since taking over as the starter.
He's also scored at least 32 DK points in 5 of his last 6 outings and shouldn't be this cheap if he's going to play 30 minutes as NY's starting center. Kyle Lowry, PG. Fi. $4,700 DraftKings, $5,400 FanDuel. The former All-Star has played 34 and 39 minutes in the first 2 games of this series, scoring 27 and 32 DK points in those outings.
That's all you can ask for from such an affordable player, especially when discussing a reliable veteran like this. These are the biggest games of the season, and it's clear Philly wants to lean on their vets.
Value plays Josh Hart, SF, PF, NYK, $7,300 DraftKings, $7,800 FanDuel. There are not many more reliable players in DFS right now. We discuss this whenever Hart takes the floor, but he doesn't come off it. He played a full 48 minutes in Game 2 and might average 45 minutes a game in this series.
He averaged nearly 40 DK points per game across 40 minutes since entering the starting lineup a month ago, and you can't fade a guy who might play a full 48 minutes. Aaron Gordon, PF, Den. $6,100 DraftKings, $6,500 FanDuel. Nobody talks about Gordon when it comes to Denver's success, but this guy is as valuable as anyone.
The feisty forward has scored at least 26 DraftKings points in 14 straight games, generating a 33-point average in that span. That's an incredible floor and total from such a cheap player, and it looks even better since AG has at least 37 DK points in 3 of his 5 meetings with LA this season. Advantageous pricing. Anthony Davis, PF, C, LOL. $9,800 DraftKings, $11,000 FanDuel. Joel Embiid, C, Phi. $10,400 DraftKings, $11,300 FanDuel. Isaiah Hartenstein, PF, C, NYK. $5,300 DraftKings, $6,900 FanDuel. Jared Allen, C, Cle. $7,400 DraftKings, $8,400 FanDuel. Evan Mobley, PF, C, Cle. $7,000 DraftKings, $7,900 FanDuel. Jonathan Isaac, PF, ORL. $4,800 DraftKings, $5,700 FanDuel. Tyrese Maxey, PG, SG, Phi. $7,900 DraftKings, $8,800 FanDuel. Mitchell Robinson, C, NYK. $4,400 DraftKings, $5,300 FanDuel. LeBron James, SF, PF, LOL. $9,500 DraftKings, $10,500 FanDuel.